AK Spartan Killer Adventures in Minecraft.
Yo, 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 people, what is going on? This is Kat again, and we are doing some more building. Now, if this screen looks a little different, it's because I am in Arizona right now, and I am filming off Mr. AK Spartan Killer's computer. So it's way nicer than mine, because I play on a laptop, and he has like this full maxed out computer. So, if you guys don't remember any of this, then you're crazy, because this is where I filmed all my stuff. This is the house that I've started, and I've kind of shied away from it. You've seen the living room, you've seen me do the little kitchen. And if you come on the server, this house is open for everyone to kind of walk through. So come on the server, join us, have some fun. You can walk through this house. I am not selling it right now, so it is not for sale. But you can come, enjoy it, look around, see what I filmed. Ooh, I'm not used to his mouse. And you can see what else we've built. See, we've built like a tiny little hospital. I'm kind of giving you like a walkthrough today, right now. Kind of. I think that's what this episode is a little walkthrough of the server, because if you haven't been on in a long time, I know there was a bunch of people that had been on prior to our change. We changed hosts. We are with a new host now, and they are phenomenal. Wow, I don't even remember who they are, but I will link them below whenever I remember what they're called. It's called Mick Hosting, I think, or something like that. Anyways, they're really awesome people, and they have done wonders for us. And this server rocks. There's no lag ever. We can fit a bunch of people on. We regularly have now at least 50 people. Slower nights, it's like 20 or so, but I mean, it's a fair decent amount of people. We've changed up a few things. If you haven't seen, we've added a bank. If you haven't been on for a while, this is Spartan City. It's the new name. So we have a courtroom, jail. We've just added a police station. We have a realtor's office. So if you guys end up buying houses on the server, we have agents for that. Spartan City. What else have we added? We've added like so much stuff. Actually, you guys can see what I'm building right now, because it is kind of cool as I float through here. We have a few more houses. I'm going to add a little bit more housing in here eventually, but I'm working on luxury condos right now. So this is the outside of it. I've had a little bit of help from World Edit, if you can't tell, but I will take you guys through here. I've been working on this for a little bit. Everyone is always like, Kat, help me with this, help me with this, and I'm always like, no. And I seem like I'm such a snob when I tell people no, I'm busy, but it's because I'm working on things like this. And so I'm working on a massive project here. Sorry, there's animals all up in here because I don't have enough lighting yet. And don't mind me, I'm not used to the mouse yet. So these are the size of the condo that people can buy soon. And they'll walk out and they have pretty much their own landing here as well that they can farm or whatever else they want to do on here. So they are in process right now, working on that stuff. What else? Oh, we have changed Atlantis. So if you've seen some of the old videos, Atlantis has changed. Apparently I don't know how to spell it either. So we have made it a box instead of a circle now, which kind of gives you a lot of more square footage. And it's just more pleasant to look at. So we have a few big houses here. It's going to be it's actually smaller than our old Atlantis, for the reason that it's exclusive. So if you live in Atlantis, you are an exclusive member of Atlantis when we finish it up. Started a few houses. We're kind of still staying with like the modern Greek style for these houses, like we did with our old spawn, which I will take you to in a few minutes. We've changed that as well. Also have a little bit of architectural detailing. So it's a lot of sandstone and green and, sorry, not green, blue and light blue wool. Actually, if you look on this texture pack, how cool is that? It's got like a little creeper in the sandstone. Cool, right? I guess it was in the new update when they've added like 4 different types of sandstone. It's cool. So there's also plots. You can buy plots and build your own house. And AK actually designed this. He designed the ceiling, which gives us a little bit more light, and our little squid. And then this really cool funky tower thing. So it's kind of unique and a little bit different. Let's jump over to, oh my god, what was I trying to do? Oh yeah, old spawn. So when we'd first opened the server, we had it called Spawn, of course, and the housing was a little bit of modern Greek influence, I guess you can say. We've actually changed it now. We've changed it to just Egypt, so it's Warp Egypt. I never know how to spell Egypt. I'm sorry. The spawn has stayed the same just so we keep with our old, like, it's like history now, right? Even though the server's probably been only open a few months, we've done so many changes. So that's the spawn. Now, a few things that run in here is our trade shop, which used to be these small dinky shops here. Now they're just big wide open spaces for now. And here's the trade shop. So this is where you can get all your stuff. I mean, it's not any fancy dancy design or anything. That's just easier for people to access. We're kind of working on access for people and making things a little easier for everybody. We still have our big pyramid, but it is closed off. Our nether is kind of acting a little wonky, so we're hoping to reopen that soon. We still have the mansion on the hill and all that other stuff. So if you've seen our server before, then you've seen all this stuff. But what you may haven't, I don't know if you haven't noticed or whatever, but we have changed all of the grass to sand. So we have now just sand everywhere. So it is a legit desert or Egypt or whatever you want to call it. But the housing is very modern still. It's, yeah, like I said, like modern Greek style housing. So yeah, there's a bunch of houses for sale, which you'll have to talk to an agent. Everyone still asks me, and I'm like, no. We should put a Greek flag here. We have a big Canada flag, and nothing of this looks Canadian at all. Don't ask me why. That's just the way it is, I guess. So, yeah, this episode is kind of just like a tour of the server. So if you haven't been on it, definitely come join us. If you have been on it, then I hope you guys are enjoying it. Don't be afraid to ask me for anything. If you go, hey, Kat, like, how about you design this or this? And I might be in a bad mood, so I apologize. But most of the time, I listen at least, right? We have a new help center, which helps you with all the information. It's all organized in categories. We got all organized and funky this time. We actually, to enter the server, this is the new entrance to the server. So if you're new, this is the road you'll take. You have to agree to the terms and conditions of the server. So make sure you read all the rules and regulations or else you are not getting in. And we are pretty strict with griefing. We don't take any kind of that. So if you have been banned from the server, you've probably griefed or used a mod and you're just in denial. So this is this is what I call the spawn hub, and I call this the spawn hub because it's got kind of access to all the spawns. So this is Spartan City, which was our new version of the spawn before we were having technical difficulties, so we switched it. So now you can access it through here. You can also access the sewers, which was built from one of our users actually on the server. I didn't build it. It was his idea, and he's awesome, and he built that whole thing, and so we protected it, and he did a really good job. So congrats to him. We have the beaches, which has been very populated lately. Forest land, which is our newest land. I'll take you to that really quickly. I thought of the idea, and I was like, oh, I really want to do that. The nether, which is kind of closed off, says nether's under construction. And we've got Atlantis, so they've all got little cool warp entries. Oh, we also have Tech City. I guess I should take you to that. Tech City and modern Egypt. So yeah, so once you finish the test, you come down here, the little quiz to enter our server, and then you enter through one of these doors and you just click the sign and it will take you there. So Tech City was actually going to be our final, because we're having problems with our new spawn. We were going to make this a spawn, and halfway after making it, we're like, no, you know what, we're just going to have a big hub and everyone can make that the like spawn or whatever. That can be the spawn is the spawn hub. So that's what that idea like started with, and so we've been working on this forever. This is where we spend a lot of our time actually. So as you can see, it looks really cool. We wanted it to be very like spacey, and so that's kind of our inspiration here. And so you can definitely see a modern influence to these, contemporary modern for sure. We'll take a look through the library. This was one of the first buildings we built. All the libraries on the server have an enchantment table, so if you are looking for an enchantment table, we offer them for free for you guys. We're so nice, right? I think this is Storybrooks. She's the first one that bought something in this this warp. So we've got really funky looking housing and stuff like that too. Really different. That's the idea with Tech City. It's going to be very different compared to normally, because I definitely am always into modern design and stuff, so that's where a lot of my influence is. So I mean, you'll definitely see that with these pieces. and these houses and stuff, but they're all also going to be unique. Like I'm building every single one of them from hand instead of copying and pasting them. They're all going to be different. So you can kind of get a look for that. That one's industrial. This one is a little bit just modern. It's on top of the water, so I thought it'd be cool to just have a glass floor. So you'll see a little bit more of that, which is kind of cool. So I'm trying to appeal to everybody's what everybody likes. So if you like modern, I'm going to try to sway more in that way. I'm going to jump into traditional as well when I get a chance. But it's hard for me to do traditional housing. I see people's traditional housing, I'm like, ah, jealous. I wish I could do that. And I can't. So this is the last one. This is one I just been working on a lot recently. Someone built a tower. Someone's getting banned. But this is our forest city. So this is all tree houses pretty much. So you buy a tree house, it can be a shop, it can be a house, and yeah, it's just a big tree. But it's got really cool fun walkways for people, so you have to do a little bit of parkour on some of the places. There's lots of vines you can climb. It's a very parkour kind of city. You can climb and jump, and you're allowed to jump. You're allowed to like jump in people's houses and stuff. I don't know. So I guess this episode was kind of just a tour of the new server. If you have not seen it in a while, please come check it out. If you are banned from the server, you're probably banned for a reason. We don't ban for no reason. A lot of people think that, oh, I just got banned for nothing. Well, we actually have an anti-grief system in place. So if you end up having your little logs, your name on little logs that shouldn't be on there, you're probably going to get banned. That's kind of how it works. So don't lie to us. We know these things, guys. And if you actually got banned in the beginning of the server when it was a little sketchy, I do apologize, because the server was a little wonky before. We also do IP ban, so that could also be a problem. If you are sharing a lovely computer with a sibling and they've decided to torture this server with their name, then your IP's kind of out of luck, I guess. I don't know. So I apologize for that. But anyone who is not banned from the server, please feel free to stop by. And if you haven't before, definitely come check it out, because it is a really awesome server. I will try to link it below if I remember. And yeah, that's it for this episode. So if you guys have any questions or comments or whatever, just leave a comment down below on whatever you are thinking, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.